What's up, guys? Welcome back to the PFRD podcast. This is episode 2, and it's going to be our Halloween episode. So, if you didn't watch the first one, which I don't blame you because it wasn't produced that well, but we got a new aesthetic, new people on, same people in front of the camera. But we're going to introduce ourselves anyway, so we'll start down here.
My name's Mason.
Grady.
Derek.
And I'm James. I'm the host again. We'll get a different host next time. But for this episode, we want to keep things spooky, as you can tell by the lovely decorations that we have up and the lit costumes we have on. Speaking of, what are y'all dressed up as?
Cowboy.
Yeah, we're cowboys.
I think I'm a dripped out skeleton, Loki.
You got some meat on your bones.
Very nice of you to say.
Just kidding, guys. Olive, and if you can't tell, I'm a chicken.
Really?
Yes. So today we're gonna do movies, specifically horror movies, scary movies, and Halloween-based movies. What are you whispering about there?
Nothing.
Was it spooky?
I'm whispering about what movie I'm gonna say.
All right. So what's some of y'all's favorite Halloween, spooky, scary movies?
Oh, you go ahead and go first since you're
Okay.
That's
so
what you're
excited to
whispering
talk about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all time, I gotta think about it. I did recently watch a film. It was about like Satanism. It was freaking scary, dude.
What was it called?
Long Legs.
Ooh, I heard that.
That
too.
one
What
was
James
good.
has.
It was good. Yeah, why do you have such long legs, dude?
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Mine is any of the Terrifiers.
Okay.
My
That's
favorite.
not horror. Let's talk about scary, not slasher.
Yeah.
Slasher is a subgenre of horror.
But we're not talking about it because it's a subgenre.
Okay, so you.
Okay, but if you wake up in the middle of the night and you see the Terrifier in the corner of your room, you're going to be scared.
Yes, if I
Therefore,
saw
comma, it's going to scare you.
I'd look at if I saw Barney.
You
I'd
know
be
how
like,
many
"Oh,
movies we're
I
excluding now because we're not doing the slasher genre?
Like,
All of them.
no, not all of them.
The entire Halloween franchise. The entire Friday the 13th franchise.
Okay, yes,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
but
the
those
entire
are more of an
franchise.
enjoyable scary, not a
You fell asleep during it.
exactly. It was scary.
It was. You were sleeping. You can't say the movie was good or bad or scary or not.
Fine. Boo 2 by Medea.
What?
You ever see that?
It sounds like a song.
That sounds that by
Boo to
Medea.
Mama Dia. Why did nobody says bye? Wait, what?
You know,
It's a movie.
it's a Medea movie.
What? Who is?
Who's Medea?
Who's this movie?
Why is my
Tyler Perry film.
Oh, Tyler Perry? Oh.
Oh.
Great.
Okay.
Doesn't know Tyler Perry.
I've heard of him, but I really don't know.
Yeah, you're disgraceful.
Like, everybody in the movie is almost everybody is Tyler Perry, pretty much.
What?
Like, all, like
Anybody's
Medea
half
is,
cast. Half the characters.
Why?
Yeah, like-
Why does he do that?
Is it like
it's like he's
Is it like
technically
Hubie
like dressed
Halloween?
up, really.
it's like
Well, he does
Hubie
it very
Halloween
good.
with Adam Sandler?
Sounds like a
Is Hubie Halloween good? Have y'all seen it? I heard.
Halloween.
Halloween, like the
No,
new one?
Hubie Halloween.
Oh,
It's
Hubie
like-
Halloween? No.
Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
Is it good?
Yes.
I've heard really bad things about Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler in it. I love Adam Sandler though. Yeah, my favorite horror movie is Terrifier 2.
Okay, give us a horror movie, not slasher.
That's a horror movie.
What's your favorite horror movie?
It is a genre of horror.
Any
A
of the
slasher is
genres.
a
Okay, then
genre
what's
of-
your second favorite?
That's not a
Movie.
slasher.
That's not a slasher.
Yeah.
He's talking about like a movie with like spirits.
Yeah,
Or
he's
like
he's
a
into,
scary movie.
he's into
Okay,
the spiritual stuff.
look, Terrifier is enjoyable, and it's a slasher, and he's still creepy, but it's not a like.
It's a horror movie.
It's considered a horror movie, but it's not like.
Slasher is a genre of horror. It's a horror movie.
If you click
It's
on
not
the
gonna make you scared. That's what I'm
genre,
saying.
it's going
What's
to
your-
be in-
are
what's
you
the
not
best
sca-
movie
Are you
that
not
you-
scared of Art the Clown?
No.
What?
Okay,
Why?
I'm not
You
gonna
just said If
lie.
it was in the corner of your room, you were going to be scared.
If anything was in the corner of my room, I'd be scared.
Why?
James dressed up as the
What's it
clown
doing
from
in my room?
Terrifier. That was terrifying.
If I saw my dad
James
standing in
fire.
the corner of my room,
James
I'd
a
be like,
fire.
Dad? Like, if I saw Art the Clown, I'd be a little bit more scared, yes. But like,
Covered in blood, smiling.
watching the movie, you weren't like hiding under your covers because you're horrified of him.
Nobody.
That's
does
not
that
necessarily what horror
anyway.
is, though.
But what I'm trying to say is, what's your favorite movie that made you scared?
The Conjuring.
Scary
Yeah.
movie.
Made
not
me
horror
scared to
movie.
go to the bathroom
What's your-
every time. Like,
Yeah, that's what we should
The Conjuring.
I thought
that
there was gonna be
whole
something
series is
rising out of the
amazing.
fucking
Yeah, what's-
bathroom.
Conjuring's good, but it didn't have me hiding under the covers.
Okay, but it's
The
a
only
scary movie.
there's
not-
only one movie out there that has had me legitimately scared. It's not even like it's the Pooh tapes, and it's this stupid movie, dude.
Don't
I know what scares
mention
him.
that.
I know exactly what scares
Hey, you
him.
can't talk about
That Michael Jackson
You
thing.
can't talk about Art the Clown not being scary. You're scared of Michael Jackson, dude.
That picture of Michael Jackson is
Michael
creepy
Jackson.
though.
Dude, that if I saw that in the corner of my room, I'd be
Let's make
paralyzed. I would become paralyzed. I'm not joking.
Yeah, but if that was a
And it
slasher
happened
movie,
before.
you'd be
I literally
scared.
happened before. I woke up in the middle of the night and I convinced myself that he was in the corner of my room and I could not move.
It's called sleep paralysis.
I had sleep paralysis because of freaking Michael
No, he
Jackson.
was awake.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what sleep paralysis is.
It's when you're awake and you can't move.
I thought it was in your dream.
No, your brain.
You're
is
in a
awake,
dream
your body
state.
isn't.
So yeah, it's like you're dreaming of things in your room, but you're awake. So it's like you're sleeping, but like your dreams are like in your
So
room.
Michael
It's
Jackson
weird.
is his sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
I don't have
You
sleep
lose
paralysis. I'm too cool. Mason, what's some of
Dude.
your favorite horror movies?
The Conjuring
Scary
series.
movie. What's your favorite scary movie?
The Conjuring series, like The Nun, The Nun 2.
The
All
Nun
the
2 is freaky, bro. I watched that.
Oh my god, the nun
Bro,
scared me.
The Nun is so creepy.
Like
The Nun.
I was so scared to go to my
yeah.
bathroom for like a
The
week.
Nun
Yeah.
is something that creeps
Like I would be
me out.
watching my back. I'd run back to my room.
Yes,
Like,
like
looking behind me, making sure there's
Wait, so
nothing chasing me.
you're telling me the original Michael Myers movie doesn't freak you out?
Wait, the original what?
The original like Michael Myers movie from 1978. The original Halloween movie. This is
I don't even
scary.
think I've seen it.
Dude, it's scary.
yeah, I've never seen it
He's
either.
scary.
Is he?
Yes. Dude, he's like
Terrifier is so scary.
I didn't say the Terrifier was scary. Never once said it was scary. Now, Art the
Okay,
Clown,
wait.
the idea of Art the
Michael
Clown's terrifying. Yes, a clown who
Myers.
shows no mercy and bludgeons you till you're unrecognizable. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying.
First movie?
Yes. in
Yeah,
19
from
They like
Honestly,
a
it's not
1970s.
scary to me. Like in real life, he'd be scary, but watching this, it's not.
Dude,
that
watch
scary.
the movie and then like the context he's displayed in.
Okay, maybe he is.
Like it's just.
It is a bit disturbing.
Yeah, like
it's like, and he's quiet in everything he does.
yeah, he doesn't talk, does he? Like ever.
Yeah, he doesn't even like make noise or like joke around. He's just like this figure that just
Kills.
Kills
That's pretty
people.
scary.
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
dude, it's like it's
Hey,
legitimately
we should
horrifying.
watch party.
Watch party. Next UFC.
James, you're not invited.
Dude. Yeah. Screw you, buddy.
Mister, I'm not gonna do UFC 308.
I'm not. Or this one.
Well, this one's excused. But Derek, what's some of your favorite horror
just said
movies and scary movies? And
I've already
scary-
said it. Any of the Conjuring series. How do you think he got that idea? Because
How about you be original?
No. What?
Yeah, no, the Pooh tapes is pretty scary.
Also, Human Centipede is like
Oh my god.
It's not
that
scary.
wasn't
It's not
scary,
scary, it's just-
nasty.
It's disturbing.
Disturbing,
It's
yeah.
nasty. Like
Bro, what is? I
the
don't
Human
know.
Centipede.
Human Centipede.
Oh. I've heard about that. I never
and the
saw
Saw
it.
movies.
Oh, dude, the
those-
Saw
those-
franchise is so good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I like those movies.
What do y'all think about the Scream movies? I know they're technically slasher.
They're slasher.
Yeah, see, that's not
But they're
scary.
comedy, kind of.
No, Scary Movie is a comedy. Have you seen
Oh, yeah, a scary movie. Yeah.
Scary Movie is funny.
I've seen clips of it. I've always wanted to watch
I want to
it.
watch Scary Movie.
There's like so many, though.
There's like 3 or 4.
Tyler Perry Boo 2.
No, there's a
Funny, scary
bunch,
movie.
aren't they? There's like a bunch.
There could be a bunch of
I
scary.
think there's
You know what I'm
like
talking
8.
about.
I know what you're talking about.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, the Scream franchise is really good. The Saw franchise is great. Evil Dead's pretty good too.
What's that? I've
Evil
never,
Dead was alright.
I've never heard of that.
The newest one was not good.
You didn't the one with the mom?
And the two, like the son and the daughter and that.
Yeah,
Like,
like
Evil Dead Rise is that what
Yeah.
it's called? That one was horrible.
what?
That was so bad.
That was not a bad movie.
movie was so
It was bad,
predictable.
James.
That was not a bad movie.
That movie was
What
the most
happened in the movie? What is the plot of the movie? Did you see Evil Dead Rise?
I mean, I've seen it. It was. I don't know. I can't really
He didn't
explain
see
it. I swear to God, I put on everything I love. I've seen it.
Evil Dead Rise is so good, dude. The mom didn't freak you out.
No. That movie was not good in my eyes. It was so predictable. You knew everything. Like the whole movie was like let's make it really suspenseful, and then someone's gonna jump out, and like it was just that all like 30 times.
You saw the wood chipper scene coming from a mile away.
Oh no, but I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't know it would be a wood chipper, but I knew something was gonna happen. Like
You can't
like
tell me that's
it just
not grotesque.
everything just lays out the other.
You can't
the
tell.
next scene.
You didn't see the elevator scene didn't make you crawl at all.
No.
I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. So
Nothing about that movie scared me. It was so predictable.
Dude, the elevator scene's nasty.
Okay, it's gross, but it's not scary.
Dude, it's freaky though.
that reminds me of like Final
not
Destination.
See, like
Those movies are.
you just
I've never seen any
you
of the
just
Final
like to
Destination.
be in the
Really?
state of like scaredness, and if you don't get scared, the movie sucks. You know how,
No, I never said that, but you are overhyping.
that's how you are, dude. That's every movie I've said. You're like, it's not scary. It sucks. Like you just like being scared, and if you don't get scared, you're like, this movie's trash.
No, you can have a good movie that doesn't scare me, but if you keep
But if it's a
considering
horror-
it's like a really freaking good movie that's super scary, I'm gonna say it's not.
Well, I didn't say it was scary. I said it was. It's a.
You said it was a really good movie, and that
It's
movie was-
disturbing.
You said it was a really good movie.
It is a good movie. It's
not.
it's shot well. It has an amazing plot to it.
No, the plot was so
The
bad.
plot's not bad at all. The plot makes a lot of
Oh,
sense.
can you guys like explain what the
It
movie is?
so predictable. James, watch that back and tell me it does. Like every scene doesn't completely lay out the next scene for it. Like it's so predictable.
It did have a little bit too much foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. That's the word. You knew everything. Like after watching so
What?
many, like I could tell something was gonna happen. Like every time.
Well, after being in this class, like you can tell what a lot of movies are gonna be about and what's gonna happen. So
Well, and that and just like watching a bunch.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
it was not a
predicted the
bad.
whole plot. Maybe y'all heard of that movie Speak No Evil? It's out right now in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally from like the first 10 minutes of the movie, I had predicted the entire plot of that movie.
There's another movie. I think it's called not The Poltergeist, but I forgot the movie name. But it was like this family brought home something from like the Grand Canyon, and
I think I've heard of this movie.
yeah, and it was like this like artifact of like the people who used to inhabit the Grand Canyon, and like a bunch of shit happened. That movie was pretty
Yeah,
creepy.
no.
anyway.
So, Gray, besides The Conjuring and The Nun,
I never
what?
said any of those.
It's the two that you said were scary and were good because the other.
You know what I
I
think is
never
scary?
said that.
Yes, you did. It's on. We have. a
Okay,
camera.
wait.
Charles. One of them said The Nun, and then he said The Conjuring, and you're like, those are both scary.
I never said The Conjuring was scary. I said it was a good movie, and The Nun is scary though.
So what?
The Nun was
what
scary.
what is your favorite horror?
Well,
slash
it's
scary
like
movie?
in the storyline of it, yeah.
I don't know. I gotta think about all the ones I've seen.
Y'all know Robert the Doll?
I've heard of that.
Who is Robert?
So like this kid back in like the 1800s, I think, his family like got him this doll, and
Is this a movie or like an actual thing?
no, it's like an actual like thing.
Oh.
It's pretty creepy. And you can see the doll in like I think Zach Bagan has it in his museum. But
All right. Do you think
It's really
do
creepy.
you think it was scary?
No.
No.
The first one, yes. Second one,
Yes.
absolutely not.
The first one was scary. The second
First
one.
one was.
The second one kind of like.
The first one was pretty terrifying. I mean, I saw a child die in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I really think the first one made the second one not scary.
There was one part in the second one That was kind of scary though. I'm not gonna lie.
The opening to the second one's a little like.
Which one
I didn't
was
see
that?
the second
was
one.
that with the two.
Yeah.
Which one was the
Two
one where he was
men?
like running in through the glass? Like
The house, that's the second one.
Oh wait,
that's the
maybe.
second one. That part was
Oh.
funny. Yeah,
Where he just
he's like
Oh
running.
yeah,
through-
when he was going ham on his forehead, he was like,
Yeah.
Like,
that was a little creepy. I'm not
there's-
gonna lie.
There's
There's
disturbing.
scary elements to it, but like overall, and then the little girl scene at the baseball stadium, like when she goes under the bleachers.
Have you guys seen The Ring?
Yes.
The Ring is horrible.
The Ring is
I've
horrifying.
never seen it.
I really don't think it is.
Dude, The Ring.
I
is
watched
so
it when I was a
scary.
kid, though.
That's
I-
fair. The Ring
I
really
think
doesn't.
The Ring really hit my soft spot.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Ring
it was
just the Ring just
horrible.
doesn't really scare me because like they watch the video. Like this is all like I have no sympathy if it's brought upon you.
Yeah, that's fair. But it was still
Like,
a
If you're in
terrifying
their
movie.
situation, you're gonna watch a video. If people say it's gonna kill you, you're not gonna believe it. Like
Dude.
if I were in that plot, I would be cooked, dude.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah.
This is white people activity.
You know what I thought was scary? Pet Cemetery.
Pet Sematary, it's
Cemetery creeped
creepy.
me out.
It's creepy.
It's
I never-
creepy, but it didn't scare me.
Are
Like
the pets mean and scary?
no, it's
No,
like
not
No.
really. It was-
What even?
It was more of like a creep factor kind
it's
of
an
movie.
like, they like rituals.
It
and
looked
stuff
like
in it.
very
But it was
creepy.
based off a book of Stephen King, so.
So I mean, it's gonna be a little.
Oh, speaking of Stephen King,
Stephen
The
King.
Shining.
Oh my gosh, The Shining.
Like,
is,
so classic. Like
The Shining is creepy, dude.
the two twins in the hallway.
Jack is terrifying, dude.
That was the scene that no.
And then they're like riding the tricycle. Like,
that made me not go to the bathroom for a few weeks as well because I would look back and I would like envision like the two twins in the hallway and I'd be like, ooh, look, I go.
Banger movie that is like disturbing. Hereditary.
I heard.
Never heard
I've
of
never
it.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. At the end, there's like a bunch of naked people, and it's like, dude.
I wonder why you liked it then.
It is like that movie made my jaw drop. It was crazy.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it, and I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't
Dude,
gone to watch
that
it.
movie, I think that was the movie that I watched before I had sleep paralysis for the first time.
Really?
I'm not even joking, yeah.
So-
Wait, maybe.
Ooh.
This
I
is a
just
good.
think that'd be
This is a
Yeah.
question I was going to ask. What was y'all's first horror movie you ever watched? Horror, because I have to specify apparently.
I mean, I've seen
I don't even
I
know.
think the original Conjuring 1 was the first one I've ever watched. The first scary
Really?
movie I've ever watched.
That's a heck of a first one. Mine was pretty trash.
What was yours?
Mine was like The Babysitter on Netflix.
Oh, the babysitter! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
The Babysitter's great.
Bro,
And
that movie don't even classify as horror.
hey, King Box.
Wait,
Hey.
oh yeah, isn't that when like the babysitter had a bunch of people over and they were like
Yeah, they like
rituals?
sacrifice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That was my first.
They
ever-
did spin the bottle and it spun on the girl and then it spun
That's
on
like
like,
that's
the
like
new
that
guy.
was like the first ever horror movie I watched.
And she like went up to
Oh,
kiss him.
I
It's
think
like
the first one I can remember watching, I think The Ring was. I think when I watched it as a kid, that's
Yeah,
when it scared.
that's what I'm thinking
And
too.
then, like the earliest one I can remember, I think is Lights Out.
I remember Lights Out very vaguely,
Yeah,
super forgettable, but I do remember watching it.
yeah. I saw a clip on YouTube, and I
Well,
Her
it
face
was,
was
dude. It was
plastered in
like
my head
I don't know
for,
about
like,
y'all,
forever.
but like, cause you grew up in Florida, but like around here, it was.
I didn't grow up in Florida.
Oh, yeah, you grew up here. Like, it was huge around here. Like, dude, my neighbors were like, dude, you have to watch Lights Out. And I watched it. I was pretty, like, I watched it years later because my mom was super strict when I was a kid. And I watched it years later. I'm like, this is not scary. A Quiet Place is scary.
oh my god, dude! Don't even
Yeah.
get started on that.
A Quiet
I
Place
watched it at
is-
a drive-in.
A Quiet Place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to, there's like these, like, the concept is there's like these creatures, right?
Oh yeah, that's not scary.
And you have to be quiet or they cook
That
you.
movie was really good and suspenseful.
It's really
like,
moved.
they like
Yeah.
but like
sand.
it's not scary really.
They had to like pour sand or dirt on the road.
Well,
Yeah.
for me,
they
for
couldn't
me
wear
the
the footsteps.
situation's terrifying.
Dude, if I were in that situation, I might get out of the situation.
And then the
pretty
fire truck.
quickly.
The fire truck scared me. I don't know why. Out of all things, it was the fire truck that
for
scared me.
me, like that
Yeah.
movie itself isn't scary, but thinking about being in that situation is horrifying.
Well,
And
Yeah.
The Walking Dead, like,
This,
The Walking
it's
Dead.
the suspense that makes that movie scary because it's so quiet and then it gets like really loud and you don't know when. That's what makes it good.
You know what that's called? It's called a jump scare. It's not a scary movie.
He just likes jump scares. He just likes a little
But
adrenaline boost.
I didn't-
You
I
like
didn't
roller
really like-
coasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just an adrenaline junkie. Okay.
hey, what's
Me
wrong with
personally,
that?
I am
What's wrong with that, though?
You don't like you can get scared without being like jump scared.
That is true.
You can, yeah.
Like The Conjuring, The Nun, it's suspenseful.
Yeah, no, they have jump scares though.
They do too.
Yeah. But you know that once, you know what scene messed me up the most? It was a Conjuring movie, but it had The Nun in it. I forgot which one.
It's the
But
second one, isn't it? That
Think
has
so.
the-
Probably,
It's just
yeah.
like the nun standing at the end of the hallway. Like,
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That scared the crap out of me.
That's a
like
scary
nothing
one.
happened. Like literally nothing happened. It was just the nun. And that's what made me like,
The-
Maybe the
less
third
scared.
one.
I think the part James talking about, wasn't they playing like Marco Polo in the house or something, and like they had
Oh,
to like, clap.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
clap and then like
Oh,
later.
was that the first one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then later like he was in the thing and he was
It's in
like
like a
missing-
wardrobe.
Oh yeah. Then
The lights turn out, yeah.
And she
It was
opened
scary.
it.
Yes, bro.
And the girl was in the other room, and the mom was like, "What the fuck?" is going on?"
Dude, that like that. I was like,
Another scary part of that movie was whenever the I think it was Lorraine, she had that toy with the mirror. Or no, that was the mom.
oh yes.
Oh my-
That
yeah,
part
yeah, yeah.
creeped me out
Like, oh,
with the
wow.
little kid. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
gosh.
something that just shocked with at the tree scene where like the girl was like hanging from the tree outside. Dude, like it didn't like jump scare me, but I was like, oh my gosh.
We see
Yeah.
they brought in like somebody from like a completely different TV show. Like she has her own TV show. Like she sees spirits and stuff.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, and then I looked, I'm like,
And she would look in like the mirror toy and like see people in the back. Dude, that was weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
that's
was
And
creepy.
you know what's awesome? You know what's creepiest about that film?
What?
Is that it's like it's real.
Yeah,
that's
like
the
that
part
actually
about the
happened.
story. Like,
Yeah.
that house is real. That
Like-
story is real.
Like yeah,
That's
a lot of that
freaking-
stuff was like true. The actual antibiotics.
That's why it scared me.
Dude, like the whole time, like I was like, you know what, this is a really good horror movie, but you know what's even more horrifying?
It's
that-
based on a true story in the
They're not-
1970s, bro.
They're not just creating this; they're basing.
Like
it
this
off of
is
something
based
that
off
happened.
stuff that like actually happened.
Like the word. Dude, I'm getting freaking chills, dude. It's
Yeah,
so weird.
it's-
I hate that
Dude,
stuff.
when she was getting freaking,
Dude,
when bro
I
was,
felt- did
when
you
bro
see
was
it?
like getting
Yeah, I
triggered
see
on
him.
the floor by the ghost.
Dude, I remember.
Bro, I was like,
Another creepy part from like the Nun in the Conjuring series is whenever the nun like was in the picture frame and just like walked out with it.
so like.
Was
I think
that
I
the-
think I
Okay,
remember that.
the
Yeah.
build up for that scene is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like when she's like moving around the room, but her actually running, it kind of gets ruined because she's just holding up,
Yeah.
painting up, running at you. I'm like, this looks.
And it's a little stupid, but it was really creepy.
Painting is her face. Bro, like,
Yeah.
I know, but she was just. It just didn't scare me. No, her like moving around the room with it, that was scary. Like, and the concept is scary. I'll give you that. Like,
I haven't seen the Nun too. I remember.
that's
really
in the
wanting to.
Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
Oh, the pictures.
Yeah, like where she like.
Was it the
has-
second one?
yeah, and like runs. over.
Wasn't it the girl's artwork?
Yeah.
The girl that would see the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I do. Remember.
Also, I forget which movie it is, but the one that's based in England,
That one's so good.
that one is like I think that's like the best piece of cinema I've ever seen.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's the third one, is it not?
I think so.
The Quiet Place.
No.
The third Conjuring movie, the one that's in like England with the very what's that dude's name? The really tall dude with the hat.
I forgot his name, I'm not gonna lie.
His name is Mr. Hat Tall.
He's like really tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Forget his name.
That movie was really good
With the
though.
grandpa and the
Yeah.
That's a good movie. And they like talk to bro.
You wanna know? You wanna know what like the movie wasn't really scary, but the concept was really scary. It Follows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
That was
heard of
free. And like throughout the movie, you'd see in the background slowly walking. It's like that, like the meme with like the snail. And we gotta wrap this up
Yeah, we do.
in like for the
in the next
In a few minutes.
But,
All right. One thing. I don't think there's a movie about this, but there is a book. It's called The Yellow Wallpaper. Don't know if anybody's seen that. Read it.
I think I've heard of it. I don't know.
Low-key reading that, it was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like
in school, I read that last year in like Miss
In English.
Floyd's class.
Yep.
It's
the
it's-
thought about it was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It's creepy. She was just mentally ill. Like it wasn't too scary to me. It's just
All right,
like
let's wrap this up.
it's scary that she thought it was real. But any closing notes from y'all?
Guys, don't go to the Conjuring house.
It's
Please.
actually an Airbnb. You can stay there
Yeah.
overnight.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I don't want to bring home something that will ruin my life and turn me into a scary-looking guy. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go there
I
though.
don't want
Yeah, no, it's
any
an
clappers in my closet. You know?
I would go there, and I would go to like the Stanley Hotel. Like I would like to go. To
Oh,
those
yeah,
places.
honestly-
hotel.
I would like to go to like haunted places, but stuff that's haunted because of like demonic stuff. I don't know if I'd go there.
I
'cause
could go to the hotel simply because it's not like haunted. It just inspired The Shining.
The Stanley Hotel.
I'm
Which
pretty
one?
sure that's haunted.
That's like one of the most haunted places in
I thought you were talking about The
Connecticut.
Shining Hotel.
Didn't like
Yeah, the Shining
the
Hotel.
boys
That's
go
the
to the
Stanley
cinema
Hotel.
It's not actually haunted. It just inspired like
No, like it's actually haunted. Stephen King like had a dream in the Stanley Hotel. That's what inspired The Shining.
Yeah, it's not haunted though.
Yes, it is.
No, the movie.
I've heard a lot about it. I think it is.
The Stanley Hotel is like one of the most
Fact
haunted
checkers.
places.
Fact checker.
I don't think it's actually haunted. It
is.
It just inspired The Conjuring.
I've heard of the Stanley too much for it to not be haunted. Like I've heard a lot about it.
I mean, Stephen King was a really messed up guy. So
Dude, how does something get haunted? Is it just people dying there?
yes,
Yeah.
Stanley Hotel is haunted. It's considered one of the most haunted hotels in the United States.
I don't.
Yes.
Dude, I've seen people like walk around.
It has a reputation for paranormal activity. It began in the public of The Shining.
yes, like Stephen King stayed in the hotel and had a dream, and that's what inspired him to write
Not
the
everyone that
book.
goes there is gonna have a scary encounter.
Yeah.
It says paranormal investigators reported activity in nearly every room,
Holy moly.
including
Let's go
children
there.
running through the hall.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll.
paranormal. That will scare the crap out of me in
Anything
person.
paranormal.
But
Yeah.
and I would definitely do that. But I don't know
But
if
something
I'd do-
demonic is
Yeah, I'm not doing demonic.
Like,
I'm
have
not-
you ever watched the TV show Paranormal Activity?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
oh,
I
that's-
remember-
those movies are so good too. I
There's a
love those
YouTube
movies.
channel,
Weren't they fake?
Life and Luxury, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's clearly fake, but it's kind of scary. I'm not gonna
Dude,
lie.
It's like
when
Sam and
when I was
Colby.
little,
I love Sam and Colby.
believed
I
it
can't
when
Yeah,
I
lie.
but
was
it's
little.
fake.
I don't care if it's fake.
It's
What-
fake,
what's
but it's
fake?
scary.
Sam and Colby.
Sam and Colby's so fake.
Oh yeah. The only real things is when they go to real places.
The only real thing they got lucky because like someone did get murdered like in one of their videos.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
The only
They were
thing.
they were a couple miles away from a murder that actually happened.
They weren't a couple miles. They heard the scream.
Yeah,
they were right there.
They were pretty close, but
Probably a few houses down.
but
I'm pretty sure they're like in the middle of the woods.
yeah,
Yeah, they were in the
just
middle
random-
of-
They were doing
Yeah.
I don't even know if they were doing a haunted thing. It was like an urban exploring thing
Yeah.
or something, and they just heard that.
FaZe Rug. That guy faked every single one of his videos.
I love FaZe Rug though. He's funny.
All right, we gotta wrap this one up.
Well, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. If you like this one, check out more of our stuff. Check out our last one if you didn't watch that. Any closing notes? Anything to say?
No.
Don't get possessed.
Have a great day. Have a great Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye bye.